I'm live. We're live. Hopefully the chat comes through pretty nicely. I've got TikTok live right here, and then I've got YouTube live right here. This is a bit overstimulating, but we'll see. See what happens. I'll see how slowly the chat comes through on YouTube. Hello. Hi, Ben. Hello. Oh, yay, they're coming through now. Can someone just put in the YouTube chat to make sure that the camera and audio looks okay, please? That would be amazing. The delay is a bit bad between TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, I'm not really bothered about the delay. I'm just on TikTok to kind of direct people to my YouTube. So yeah, as long as the no 1080p, it's because of my Wi-Fi and I don't know what to do about it. So if anyone wants to let me know how I can sort out my Wi-Fi so that I can hit 1080p, that would be amazing. But yeah, looks great. Amazing. Thanks so much all for joining. Oh, UTN is in here. So yeah, this is really exciting. I need to like turn off I've got YouTube Studio on here so I can hear myself talking in the background, which is rather annoying. So I'm just going to turn my sound down a little bit. Everyone who's joined on TikTok, join up on the YouTube live stream. My YouTube's Claudia Trades, and yeah, you'll be able to see me trade live. Don't use Wi-Fi. What am I meant to use then? Anyway, so I'm going to talk about the giveaway once I've kind of made sure that I don't want to take a position yet. Actually, it's only 12:15. How have I got #1 badge? You just get the #1 badge through like commenting things. Like the people who comment the most basically get a little fan badge. Hey Erin. So what I was initially thinking was looking for some shorts, but I don't think anything is particularly clean at the moment. Like if we look at this 15-minute chart, everything is looking rather choppy. However, I'm hoping for some SMT with ES, as I think ES is more bullish right now. Let's just have a look. Okay, no, never mind. I thought ES was more bullish, but it's kind of equaled out right now. You think she purposely doesn't use Ethernet because she chose to. So yeah, I can't run an Ethernet cable, and I also tested, and using Ethernet actually won't change anything. I plugged an Ethernet cable into my Wi-Fi and tested, and it didn't work, or whatever you're meant to do. You know what I mean. Can you say water bottle? Yes, I can. When does the giveaway start? I'm gonna announce the giveaway in a minute. I'm just gonna kind of run through my idea of a trade right now. 42 viewers, you're a proper streamer now. I know, I'm so excited that there's 40 people on here. That's so exciting. Thanks all for joining. You're definitely joining to see me trade and not for the iPad or anything, obviously. For everyone on TikTok, head over to my YouTube to be a part of the iPad giveaway, by the way. My YouTube is Claudia Trades. She doesn't have fast. What? So yeah, in terms of charts, we're pretty choppy at the moment. I'm not even sure whether I'll be able to get an entry in this, to be honest. Like, it'd be nice to get an entry for the stream, but I don't want to force it. So that's going to be the one big thing in this stream. Like, I feel like I'm going to feel pressured to take a trade because it's my first YouTube stream, and I'm going to take one that I didn't really want to take, I guess. So yeah. So my thoughts were, I wanted to look for shorts off this 15-minute gap. However, we are so choppy, so I want to see how we react from that. We're only at 12:20 right now, so I usually look for positions from the 12:50 macro around that time. So yeah. How come you don't use TradingView? So this is TradingView integrated charts, but I'm on Alpha Ticks because basically this is Alpha Future's own platform. If you've used TopStep before, TopStep have got a really similar one. And I basically use it because they have really cool settings on here. To be honest, I wish I went with NinjaTrader, because obviously then you can copy trade across to loads of different accounts. So I kind of wish I went with NinjaTrader, but I did decide to do this. And it is actually really good. So it's on Alpha Futures. You can choose the AlphaTix platform. You can put a personal daily loss limit, because on the Alpha Futures challenges, they don't actually have a daily loss limit. So, and you can also do a daily profit target, so it automatically liquidates if it reaches this. And obviously I can't pass more than 50% of this challenge in one go because of the consistency rules. So you can put those on. You can also get it to lock you out if it reaches this. I haven't done that because I don't feel like I need to, as I haven't really like gone crazy yet. However, you could do it if you wanted to. It's really cool. Do you trade AM session? Yeah, I do, but the thing is I work a job. So yeah, I can't trade AM session all the time. So that's why I've kind of resorted to trading PM session instead. Because trying to get a strategy where I can like trade all the time is really important, rather than just like me coming in and out the markets when I have a spare minute at work. It's just not ideal. So yeah. How will you add people into the giveaway? So in terms of the giveaway, because there's not really a lot going on right now, in terms of the giveaway, in the description of this video, you will find the instructions on how to enter the giveaway. So part of the instructions, I'm fairly sure I put, you need to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, you need to be following me on Instagram and TikTok, and then so that I know you've entered, you need to leave a comment on my most recent Instagram reel or TikTok, just with like an emoji, just so that I know you've entered. And then I'm going to collect everyone's names together and then like pick one randomly. I'll probably do it on a TikTok live, so you know that I'm being fair and I'm not like rigging it for one of my mates. So yeah, that's the plan. That's how you can enter to win an iPad. Don't ask me the spec on the iPad because I have no idea. So this iPad has been paid for by Alpha Futures, by the way. I have not paid for this out of my own funds. And I basically decided, I'm doing my first stream tomorrow. Let me message Alex, the CEO of Alpha Futures. Let me message him and see whether he'll give me something to give away. So I messaged him, dead cheeky, and I was like, so can I give away some sort of tech in my stream? And he was like, yeah, all right, what about an iPad? And I was like, yeah, sounds good. So I have no idea what iPad it is. It's not going to be a used iPad. It's going to be a new iPad, and it's Alpha Futures, so it'll be a good iPad. No worries. When's the deadline? The deadline is going to be in a week's time, I think. It'll be super quick. Because I'm not really going to post about it much after this, because I kind of want it to be like people who join the first stream, are entering, really. So yeah, that's the vibe. When will the giveaway winner be revealed? I'll do it 1 week today. So what's the date today? Anyone? 8th? Is it the 8th of July? I'll do it 1 week today anyway. It better not be some kid's iPad. No, it won't be. It'll be a good iPad, I can assure you. Okay, I want to see what's going on here. Don't worry, guys, I'm not going to trade in lunch hour. However, the 12.50 macro at the end of lunch, I do like it, so I might take a position there. Don't shout at me. It's good. We love it. I have backtested it. Yes, I will be giving away a 50k Alpha Futures Eval in today. I'll probably give it away today to one of the viewers. So what I might do is later on in the stream, I'll just give it away to a random person who's like watched the stream, been supportive, whatever. I'll give you a 50k Alpha Futures Eval. So we've just taken out this 1030 high on NQ. Let's see whether that's been taken out on ES. It has indeed. We're about to come and take out this 945 high on ES as well. Oh, okay, yeah. How come your chart is at 12 p.m? You going off the US time? Yes, so I always have my charts in New York time. This is something that ICT recommends, so I would recommend you do it as well, because the main reason is daylight savings, which is when the clocks go forward or back 1 hour. And basically what happens is, because I'm from the UK, the clocks go forward or backwards in the US slightly earlier than the UK. So the daylight savings times really like messes up chart times for me. So if I keep my charts in New York time and I know the New York times of the sessions, it makes things so much easier. Because I used to trade London session and that really confused me, because I was like, surely if I'm trading London session I should have my charts in London time, but no, just keep them in New York time, learn the session times in terms of Eastern Standard Time, and it makes your life so much easier. Did we announce the giveaway? No, we didn't. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mods banned soap and slow. Will you DM the winner if they are not in the stream but still entered? Yes, I will. I will indeed. For the iPad, you have to be in the stream to win the 50k Alpha Futures. Hi, I thought being on your Discord was extra entries too. So yes, if you're in my Discord, you will automatically get 2 extra entries into the iPad giveaway. I'm going to give away the 50k Alpha Futures just on the live now, just because, you know, I give one of those away all the time. So yeah. Claudia, do you know me? I don't know you, unfortunately. How do you know if you won? In terms of the Alpha Futures eval, I will be doing that on live, so you'll know. I'll tell you, and then it's your responsibility to send me a DM on either Instagram or Discord. And in terms of the iPad, I will DM you on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. You didn't remember the name Orb? Oh yes, I do remember you. Can you give away an extension lead? If you really want an extension lead, I could give you one of those. Claudia, are you and Agilos together? No. How many trades do you take a week? Honestly, it kind of depends, but probably like 3, I'd say. 3 or 4 is the usual amount. So yeah. Have you ever left an overnight trade? No, I don't do overnight trading just because I trade with prop firms and most of them don't allow it. And also, I'm not a fan. Like, it's not within my strategy to do that anyways. So, yeah. Agilos, have you actually joined from work right now? Claudia, futures aren't allowed in my religion, so should I just stick to forex? I don't understand what you mean, but if that's the case, then yeah, I've never heard of that before, but if that's the case, then 100% stick to forex. Honestly, if you learn an edge, and you're profitable with it, it will work in whatever you trade, really. Oh, apparently it's allowed. How long will you be streaming for? I'll be streaming probably for an hour or so. We'll see whether I can get a position, and then if not, I'll just end the stream because it's boring. I keep forgetting that my TikTok is on live right now. Do a spin the wheel for the eval giveaway. So I will either do a spin the wheel on live. It depends how many people are on it, because obviously in terms of the viewers, I can't see all the names that are on the stream, I don't think. Like, I can see the people in the chat, but I can't see the people on the stream. So it'd be hard for me to do a spin the wheel. So what I might do is I might just like pick someone who's been super supportive like throughout the stream, like been on the whole time, and then yeah, I'll give them an eval, because I want to give it away to like the community who's like actively supporting me and stuff. So I'm getting a payout this week. Congrats. The next Tanya. Oh my gosh, I wish. I love Tanya. It's nice to see a female trader getting into the markets. I feel like you encourage other women to try to learn trading. Honestly, that's my biggest goal. I really want to, like, not necessarily inspire. I feel like that's a bit far. Like, I don't think I'm going to inspire anyone, but I feel like it's honestly not talked about enough, the difference between women learning trading and men learning trading. Women and men have completely different, like, emotional regulation and biology in terms of the psychology side of things. Technical analysis and concepts and stuff, pretty much the same. But the whole psychology side of trading is really interesting, because men and women have completely different ways of regulating emotions, handling handling themselves under pressure, risking, things like that. So yeah, I feel like me trying to learn psychology off someone, for example, like TGR, it just doesn't work. Like, we're not in any way, shape or form like the same type of person, if that makes sense. Do Kahoot instead. Do a Kahoot. Should I do a Claudia quiz on Kahoot? I thought that's pretty fun. How long you been trading? I've been trading, like, I only started trading in 2025, so not long at all. I don't know when exactly I started. Maybe like February, I think. I understand not trading during London session. School's choking me, so I barely have time to. Honestly, I used to trade London session, right, but I just didn't find much success with it. Didn't find much success with London session whatsoever. I found that it was really hit or miss whether there's volatility or not, and I just found it really difficult. But I mean, I've advanced like in terms of my technical analysis skills since then, so I guess maybe that's why it's helped. But yeah. Everyone on TikTok, by the way, I'm live on YouTube, which is why I'm not reading the comments, because I'm just focusing on the YouTube chat because it's my first trading live stream on YouTube. So if you want to watch me trade and be within the chance to win an iPad, head over to my YouTube. It's Claudia Trades. You have progressed very quickly then if you started in Feb. Fair play to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I mean, I've not passed my Eval yet, so I've not progressed too fast, but, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. Okay, we've swept this like clean buy side right here. I want to see whether ES has swept this 355 high. No, it has not. It may though. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, for sure. This week giveaway announcement is still left, right? Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. The giveaway hasn't been announced, don't worry. I'm just going to write something in the chat. Can you pin chats on here? I don't know whether you can. We'll soon find out. I just want to giveaway entry requirements are in the description. Can I pin that? Or no? Yeah, I can. Okay, nice. I started my backtesting phase and it's so hard and frustrating in forex. Honestly, backtesting is really frustrating. When I first started backtesting stuff, I'm gonna come off live on TikTok now. When I first started backtesting, honestly, I couldn't even make profit on FX replay. I really couldn't. Which, like, it sounds bad, but when you first start going into charts and you're just looking at chart after chart after chart, it's so overwhelming. So I couldn't even be profitable on FX replay to start with. But honestly, you see, like, seeing your progression even in backtesting is so rewarding. It really is. Just want to see whether we have any SMT here going on. I mean, okay, we traded up into this 15 minute. I've got too many things on my chart. I need to just like get rid of these because there's too much going on and I don't even know what's happening. Why do we have volatility right now? Like a lot going on. I did want shorts, but I don't think I want shorts at 12:30. Claudia, why don't we do chart champ tourneys? I don't know. Is Trump speaking right now? Someone tell me whether Trump's speaking. I don't want to get up financial juice right now because I'll have to log in. Do you have friends you trade with / talk to about trading that understand it too? Yeah, so someone I know personally is profitable with ICT concepts, and I think having that in my personal life has helped me so much because there's so much stuff online being like, ICT can't trade, ICT is a fraud, exposing ICT and all of this. And if you don't have anyone like that you know personally who's done it and you know that their results are not frauded or whatever, then it's really hard to like not question like what he's doing, whether he's a fraud, whatever. So yeah, that's really helped me. I talk to him so much about trading. So What are your opinions on Americans? I don't really have an opinion on American. I mean, I think my accent is way better, to be honest. But I don't really have an opinion. I've never been to America, so I feel like I can't have an opinion until I've actually been and seen it for myself. I've watched like iCarly and stuff. That's that's my only knowledge. Trump, I could go higher with tariffs. Oh dear. This is what happened yesterday. I was trying to trade and Trump just kept speaking and speaking. Do you know other female traders? Not personally, I don't know any female traders personally. But like I have some online who like I could ask questions to. Like Octavia, you've probably heard of her. She's got like 50,000 followers on TikTok. She is absolutely lovely. And like if I had any questions, she would answer me right away. She trades supply and demand, so it's not as useful for me, but obviously like she's an amazing trader. She makes so much money. It makes me like want to cry. But she's so lovely. But honestly, just posting on social media about your trading journey, you like meet so many people through it and like meet so many like-minded individuals as well, which is difficult in real life, I feel, because trading is such a niche little corner of the internet, isn't it? That's a madness. You sound like Bonnie Blue, guys. Don't hurt my feelings, please. Like that's really upsetting. Don't do that to me, please. Can we not? I love Octavia. Yeah, she's honestly so sweet. Love her. Octavia is a goat. She's so transparent. Honestly, yeah, I love her videos so much. She's so funny. Guys, what is going on? I wanted to take shorts, but I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready yet. I really was not. What's going on? So we've traded up into this 15-minute Sibby right here. I've hardly done any sort of like actual trading. I've just been yapping. We traded up into this 15-minute Sibby right here, and we've had a huge rejection. Apparently Trump said something, but I don't have actually I can just get financial juice up because one of my amazing mods, I don't know whether he's still on here, he added the financial juice news feed into my Discord chat. Like, what do you mean? I don't even go on financial juice anymore. I just go on my Discord and it's right there. It is amazing. So don't know whether you can see. Oh wait, it's there. And I just have the news feed from Financial Juice just there in my Discord. It's so amazing. At 5:35, so that's 12:35 EST, Trump. We're probably 2 days off from sending the EU letter. A letter is a deal. I could go higher with tariffs. I could have been much harsher on trade. I didn't want to hurt them. Yeah, thanks, Trump. It's really useful. Thanks for that. Hello everyone. So my target today, I was looking for shorts and then this happened because Trump has just spoke. So I am gonna have to wait a little while until I take anything because I need to just make sure that that's settled down and make sure I don't just get stopped up by news. It's not that big of a deal because I'm on an eval, so like where I put my stop loss, that's where my stop loss is. But also I obviously don't want to get stopped out because my max loss limit right now on the account is 149,551 and I am at 152,706 as you can see. So I'm not too far away from my max loss limit. I've had this eval for so long. I've had this eval for about 4 months. It's crazy. Be very careful trading around this. Yeah, I am going to. I'm probably not going to look. Oh, I nearly knocked my mic over. Probably not going to look for an entry for like another 15 minutes after that. I need to just see that everything's calming down before even looking at that. Because that's super scary. This is why I trade London session. Honestly, London session is goated because Trump is asleep. So it actually might be the new method so that this rubbish doesn't happen. What if I'm not on TikTok? I don't really know what to tell you if you're not on TikTok. Because that's where like my main like videos and stuff are. So that's why I said like you should follow me on there and stuff. You will pass the Eval, I pray for you. Thank you, that's so nice. Change background to white. I honestly would, but I don't know how. I'll mess around with OBS for the next stream, but I don't know how to do that right now. Eye torture. Is my background really that bad, guys? I've got my perfume collection right there. Do you not like seeing my perfume collection? Oh, wait, do you mean on my charts or like in real life? I don't know. Anyways. So in terms of strategy, the strategy that I trade is super similar to Justin Werlein's forever model. I actually didn't get my model from him, which you know, like funny enough, I actually didn't. But I was on a TikTok live and I was talking through my strategy and someone was like, "Oh, so Justin's model then?" And I was like, "Sorry? Sorry, what do you mean?" And then I watched his forever model video and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like that's really similar to mine." Mine is very slightly different, but yeah. I'm fairly sure Justin doesn't have SMT as like an absolute must, whereas I do. Like I absolutely want to see some short-term SMT before entering. So yeah. Claudia, we're playing Roblox after this. I've not played Roblox in so long. I would happily hop on Minecraft though. I love Minecraft. I've not played Roblox since I was like 12. Map something is the original Forever model. Oh, I don't know. I've just like heard from people that my model's super similar to Justin Werlein. So basically what I look for is a tap into some sort of higher time frame PD array. Could be 15 min, 1 hour, 4 hour. I want to see a tap into that and I want my trade to be in line with the daily bias. So those are two conditions that I have. I have my checklist right here on my screen so that I can read it before I take a trade. A clear draw on liquidity in the direction of the daily bias. And then I want some sort of manipulation with a lack of displacement and some sort of SMT within this manipulation leg, or at some point before taking an entry, I want some SMT. And then I will enter off an inversion fair value gap within the manipulation leg, and then changing the state of delivery is an extra confluence for me. So yeah, that's basically my model. I've recently been taking off 75% of my profits while I've been backtesting. I've not actually done this while trading. 75% of my profits off at 1-to-1. And the reason for this is because I think it will be really good for my psychology to, even if I'm winning less and my risk to reward is less, that I'm taking it overall, I think a higher win rate is better for my psychology, especially as a beginner. So that's what I've been back testing and it's worked out well. So we're going to try that if I actually get an entry anywhere. So yeah. So my idea here, where even are we? What's going on? Okay, that is a huge one. I'm gonna draw out the hourly actually. This is really sloppy to be honest. Like, just look at this 1 hour chart. Like, what is this? Awful. Got stopped AM session because of Trump. Oh, that's so annoying. Did we have news today, by the way? I know we don't have news in the PM session, I checked that, but I'm fairly sure we had news this morning. Why am I on the 4 hour? I didn't mean to do that. Let's see the 4 hour. Okay, so, okay. Yeah, we're responding from some higher time frame Sibbies here, which is exactly what I love to see in a trade. So I want some sort of manipulation like higher with some SMT, and then yeah, I'd like to take an entry potentially. This is about the time that I would like to take an entry. Let's see whether we have any sorts of SMT with ES going on. The 1239 has been taken. So we have some like really short-term SMT, which I actually do tend to look for. Like, I think it's nice, but we've not really got any like major fair value gaps that I could use in as inversion yet. So I'm not too keen on entering just yet. Looking bearish. Yeah, that's my idea. My idea is bearish. You should make more YouTube videos on your strategies and confluences you use. Yeah, for sure. I definitely will do that when I feel more confident, but I don't want to like spew a whole strategy out when I'm like not even confident in it myself. Like once I've passed a funded with it and I have like a year's worth of data and stuff, I'd be happy to do that, but I don't want to like feed someone like rubbish basically that I've not even tested out for myself. What levels do you have on your fib? I literally just have 1, 0.75, 0.5, 0.25 and 0. I don't have the OTE levels because I don't really use that in my model. As long as we're like in a premium of the range, then I'm pretty happy, and I don't even think we are right now. Just about. But we don't have any sort of gap that I like. Like, this is potentially a manipulation leg, but there's just no fair value gaps inside of this. So to me, this is not like a high probability setup. However, those equal lows are pretty nice, but yeah, not yet, I don't think. Sup, chat? Hello. You waiting for a pushback then? Sure. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. But nothing looks good to me. I mean, this is a potential change in the state of delivery there, but I'm going to wait for some sort of fair value gap that I can inverse. And if it runs away without me, that's absolutely okay, because I have my checklist, and if my checklist does not present itself, I'm not entering. And even if it does go to where I think it was going to go, I'm more happy with myself that I stick to my plan than I am that I missed one trade when there's so many other trading days. Where did Agiloson's logo? I think Agilos is working. So I have no idea. I have no idea. Use what for entries? 0.000. Sorry, what? What is going on? Interesting indeed. Very interesting. I feel like he's joking, but I don't know. I want to see how many people have like commented on my stuff. Let's see how many entries we've got for the iPad giveaway right now. Oh, someone put me on the story. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my gosh, no way, guys, look at this. That's so sick. Wait, I need to hold it. Some guy got my YouTube channel on, I think that's Curry's PC World, like got me on there. That's so sick. I'm gonna repost that later. I just want to see how many people have like commented and stuff. Okay, we've got quite a few entries going on Instagram. Let's check TikTok. I'll talk through what I'm looking through in just 1 second. I'm just checking how many entries I've got on the giveaway. Nice, we've got quite a few comments going on there, which is nice. That's crazy. I know, honestly, he posted like my live stream and then posted a picture of like him getting my YouTube channel up on an iPad in Curry's PC World. That's so funny. Gatekeeper. Okay, I'll talk through my ideas right now. So what I'm looking for is some sort of manipulation higher with a fair value gap that I can use as an inversion fair value gap to enter from, and I want to look short because, you know, we're generating a lot of sell side. We have these really nice like relative equal lows down here. In terms of the higher time frame, this would be a nice draw potentially. However, that rejection from that 15-minute gap has not filled me with too much hope. I don't like to see inside of a gap us like wick into a gap and then respond in that direction. Like, that's not filling me with too much hope. However, we've also kind of done that on the hourly into this hourly Sibby, but this price action is just not that nice, and we've come down into this hourly Bissy and responded upwards. So I don't even know whether I would want to go short on this after looking at that properly. So we've come down. This is where let me draw out that hourly BISI here. So if you don't know what a BISI is, by the way, I often say BISI and SIBI on my TikTok lives and everyone's like, what on earth is that? So a BISI is a buy-side imbalance, sell-side inefficiency, which is basically another word for a bullish fair value gap. And a SIBI is a sell-side imbalance, buy-side inefficiency, which is another word for a bearish fair value gap. But it's just easier for the sake of my me losing my voice to say BISI or SIBI. So yeah, BISI, bullish fair value gap, SIBI, bearish fair value gap. I draw all my bullish fair value gaps in blue and all my bearish fair value gaps in pink, by the way. So yeah. So yeah, that's what is going on. What time frame do you look for SMT? So I like looking for higher time frame SMT as an extra confluence for my direction, but just before I take an entry, I will look for lower time frame SMT, as this like sometimes indicates that we're gonna like reverse. I take my entries on like the 1 or 2 minutes, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this. Like that rejection from this fair value gap is just like it's not amazing. I just don't think price action is that nice right now, and I don't want to force something if it's not there. You know what I mean? Like, can I see this coming down here and here? I honestly don't know. I feel like we may just chop around for PM. How much time did you take to understand and learn the concepts? I honestly don't know. So I work full time. So I started learning ICT alongside my full-time job. If you don't know me, I'm an electromechanical engineer. So I'm like doing a degree apprenticeship, which is something we do in the UK. So I work full time and do a degree part time. So every bit of spare time I had, I would watch ICT and learn his concepts. So it took me longer than it could have if I didn't have a job, but I do, unfortunately. So it did take me a fair while. So just take your time with it. Honestly, his videos can get a bit monotonous. Not monotonous, I would say, but you need patience to get through them, I think. And I think that's why lots of people like TGR. But I personally don't particularly love TGR because I don't think he teaches very great like psychology. So that's interesting. I'd like to see the response from this, and if we get a strong response, that would kind of help me understand what's going on. But just look at this consolidation, like, not looking amazing, is it? On the 5 minute, it's just like rubbish. TGR low-key unhinged. Honestly, I saw his video with the homeless guy, and I don't really know what to say. Like, I don't want to comment. Like, the guy makes a lot of money, fair enough. He can do what he wants. You can't cancel someone who makes their own money not from social media, you know? But I don't know. I just think, like, if you can post that and not feel any sort of remorse or guilt, you're probably not someone I want to learn a high quality skill from. So, yeah. Money changed TGR. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he was like before Money. I've only ever seen him like online. I only like knew who he was super recently, so yeah. I don't even know what's going on right now. Like, what is this? Like, if this looked clean, like maybe this is like an inversion gap with a change in with a change in the state right there. But I'm just like not keen on this. We've not had any sort of like nice manipulation leg. Just slopping around. And I feel like it might struggle to get through this 15-minute wick as well. Like, that is a huge wick, which is going to cause some high resistance price action. I just think I want to see some displacement before I decide to look for anything, because this could just chop around and be so painful. I don't want to be in one of those trades where you're sat for like 3 hours staring at your screen like, please can you just move? Please can you just move somewhere? Even just stop me out, but just go somewhere, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be precautious. W consolidation. Today consolidates pre-FOMC. Is FOMC tomorrow? I didn't even know that. Let me go on Forex Factory right now. Don't ask me why I don't have my settings correct. I can't be bothered to fix them. FOMC, I need to fix that at least because it's not even in New York time and that's really gonna get on my nerves. Where's New York? New York Central Time. Oh, wait, what? Wait, where did USD go? Oh, I'm looking at today. Oh, FOMC is literally tomorrow. How did I not know that? This is what happens when you don't check your news. That's so silly. Wait, is FOMC minutes not the same as FOMC? I don't really look at news very often, to be fair, because I don't trade AM sessions, so it doesn't particularly affect me. But okay, we've got oh, okay, that was weird. I don't know what that was. Don't know what that was. This my moneymaker YouTube account. FOMC minutes. FOMC minutes is like FOMC little brother. Oh, I actually didn't know that, to be fair. I'm glad someone's told me that. What's your best time / moment in the day to trade? Honestly, whenever you have the most time to sit and look at your charts and you're not in a rush and you're not distracted, that is the best time. Whenever that is, you can make it work. People are profitable trading Asia sessions somehow. I don't know how, but there's got to be someone out there who trades Asia and is profitable. I don't know how they do it, but it's possible. Trade whenever you have the most time in the day too. And if you have all the time in the world, then trade AM session because it has the most volatility. Yeah, so you have FOMC hours, which basically make a bomb and send it to a random country, and FOMC minutes kills all the ants in the world. Okay, I didn't even realise there was 2 different ones, to be fair. Learn something new every day, I guess. You learn something new every day. This is so fun, isn't it? I just love watching this. It's so exciting. Hopefully, like 1 o'clock will give some vibes, maybe. That'd be good. 1 o'clock should bring the vibes, maybe. Are you taking the trade? No, I'm not. I need some sort of like I wouldn't call that a manipulation, like I really wouldn't. Like even though it's created a fair value gap, like it's just not that nice. I mean, we have taken out some sell side, I guess. 1243. 1243. Oh, that actually wasn't taken out by ES. So that is actually kind of what I'd look for, but it's just really sloppy. Like I need something better than that. I would never take that in backtesting, so I'm not going to take it now. Claudia, you know TGR didn't post that video. Someone clipping and editing his videos, he talked about it. Oh, no way. I didn't even know that. I swear he did. But to be fair, though, like him filming himself walking past a homeless man smiling, like people can take that out of context, yeah, but even the actual video is a bit crazy on its own. Wait, so why don't you trade AM? I don't trade AM because I have a job. Is Trump still talking? Let's check my financial... Actually, no, I'm going to actually just go on YouTube and see what's going on. Let's not join my own live stream. Can't deal with that. Trump live. Will he be on YouTube or no? Oh yeah, he is literally chatting. We need Trump to stop talking. How long do we reckon Trump is gonna yap for right now? How long are we saying? Taking bets. Whoever's closest wins an Eval. Joking. What mic is that? This is the Elgato Wave 3. I like it so far. Don't know how it sounds. I'll watch the live back later and see, but yeah, I've only just got it and set it up. So I initially got a Rode mic, right, because they sell a pink one, so that sold me. I don't care about any sort of spec of a microphone as long as I sound clear enough. and it was pink, so I was sold. It arrived, and it didn't have a USB port, so I would have had to buy like an £100 interface for it, so I had to send it back. So that was really sad because I was really looking forward to having a pink microphone in my setup, but we've had to settle for white. I mean, my PC is white, my desk is white, my mouse is white, my keyboard is white, my camera is white, so yeah. Low-key Claudia, get off the charts. Let's go on FX replay. Should we full port? I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I wanted to, like, find a nice setup. Guys, should I take this? Should I take this change in the state? Kidding. Not doing that. The mic feeling the wrath of your breath. Yes, Harry Davies. Me and Ayissa chart champs 1v1 for Eval. No, the homeless man video is edited on a video of him walking. No way. Yeah, but he's posted so many things after that of him being like, oh, like, I don't care and all that. Surely he would just, like, say, like, it wasn't me. Like, how difficult is it to do that? Changing the state of delivery of Doom. I guess if you say something like that again, you're getting banned. I'm not having that. What is the mic? I need a new one. It's Elgato. I'll put it in the chat. It's Elgato Wave 3. It clearly sounds alright. People are asking. Shall I hop on FX replay at this point? Like, this is kind of crazy. Like, what is this? What is this? Trump is yapping. Trump is yappity yapping. He's still yapping. Still yapping. Still yapping. He should stop. Oh my gosh, all the comments on Trump's streams, crazy. What football team do you support? I support Manchester United. I'm a Manchester girl. Kind of, not really. Ooh, straw is not there. Sorry, that was mean. Is it USB or circle? It's USB-C. USB-C. Boo. Who are you booing at? Why are we booing? Oh, Manchester United, probably. Hi, key guys. Do you want to see my oh, I don't even have do you want to see the amount of time I've spent on FX replay? Actually crazy. If I have to log in, I'm not doing it right now. Let's do it on the other screen real quick. Why is it saying try now? No, we're not doing that. I just want to log in. Guys, should I sing for you instead? I feel like that's more appropriate for this stream. Isn't it? Right, okay, I'm on. I'm on. Look at my time invested on FX replay. If you've got more than that... No, you don't. No, you don't. To be fair, like, the reason why I've spent so much time on it is not because I'm backtesting a strategy. I actually just used FX replay for ages to just practice trading. To be honest. Are you from Rochdale? No, I'm not from Rochdale. Rookie numbers. That's pretty good. 2 days, 10 hours. Ah, my ears stopped singing. Guys, what? I thought you might want me to sing. Do you want me to sing for you? Sorry, I won't do that again. I'm not making any promises. Should we do some backtesting instead? I've got to get my spreadsheet up there. I've got to get my spreadsheet. My backtesting spreadsheet that I started yesterday. I actually have a couple to add on that are on my phone that I did at work today. Because I was bored. Let's add those in to my spreadsheet. Let's report the live. Guys, Guys, you really like killing my hopes and dreams here. Like, I really wanted to be a singer. I actually did want to be a singer when I was younger. But my mum said that I needed to wait till I was 16 to go on Britain's Got Talent, and I'm really happy that she decided that, to be honest. Because can you imagine if I got to high school and I'd been on Britain's Got Talent when I was like 8, it would have been pretty rough, I think. Sorry guys, I'm just putting in my my trades I did today. You know what? I'll just like leave a gap and then we can continue this another time. Why am I doing this like a bot? Yes, backtesting. Maybe focus on your trading career, not the singing. What? Guys, you really hurt my feelings right now. Real Notion is much better. Honestly, I can't be bothered with Notion. It confuses me so much. Like, I just can't do it. Because I use Excel all the time. I love it. You trade lunch hour? Honestly, yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes. The setup's there, it's there, you know. You know? Where's my... Oh, I didn't mean to put it in another tab. Gosh, look at this price action. It's just brilliant. Guys, I should have taken it. Look at that. It's just so amazing. Why does the year jump from 2025 to 2022? I don't understand what you mean. Oh, on my spreadsheet. Oh, I don't know. That's meant to be 2022. I was quite tired when I did that. Let's go on FX replay. If I sing, not gonna lie, vibe trading. What's vibe trading? I might be a vibe trader. Maybe I am a vibe trader. Even if you're trying to hate, I'm still gonna like take it as a compliment because I bring the vibes. I bring the vibes, you bring the funded account, you know what I mean? Right, let's see what's going on. So we're on the 24th of February. 24th of February, 2022. Claudia, show us your best trade. I honestly don't have one because I can't trade yet. I can't trade. What do you mean best trade? I don't know how to trade. Yeah, we're bearish. I don't know whether I can do this on stream. Like, when I backtest, right? Do you want to know my setup when I backtest? I've got FX replay here. I've got, on this screen, I have a screen right here that I've put vertical. I have cafe jazz music with rain on YouTube. I have that there. I have my door closed, my curtains shut, which they are, to be fair. I have all of my lights off. And I sit here with my salted caramel dark chocolate, which is my favourite chocolate in the whole world, and my dried mango, and I sit and I am locked in. Like, I don't know whether I can lock in properly on here because I'm so good at yapping and not very good at concentrating. Do you know who Q Tao is? Is that how you say his name? I don't know. I've heard of him, yeah. Everyone says he's unprofitable. Is it true or rubbish? Is it true or rubbish? Very specific. I know, it's got to be that way. My backtesting setup has to be correct. Honestly, I should have taken the shot. No, I'm kidding. I'm not saying that to myself. When I heard dried mango, I switched tabs in a millisecond. Am I cooked? What do you mean? You switched tabs to me or you switched tabs away from this live? Claudia, short now. No, I'm not taking signals. I'm not taking signals, sorry. Like, I'm not taking signal. Sorry, every now and again I'm going to break into song and you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm really sorry. I can't help it. It's part of my genes. Every new stream he has a new strategy. He's just strategy hopping. Everyone's got to go through it. To be fair, I actually haven't gone through the strategy hopping phase, which is something I'm very proud of. Yes, I may not have passed a funded yet, but I've also never strategy hopped. I've always stuck with ICT concepts, some sort of inversion fair value gap. I've tweaked the strategy, which everyone like tends to do, but like, yeah. Actually not strategy hopped. Everyone be proud of me. Oh, look at that. Why is ES kind of bearish and NQ's just whatever this is? Look at ETH. Are you on about crypto? Look at crypto. Can't trade crypto on alpha futures, funnily enough. Alpha futures. I'm in this short off the fair value gap retracement on NQ. Good stuff. That's not my model. It's not my model. So I can't get in. If this runs down there now, I'm going to not be sad at all because I've stuck to my model. Who cares about money when you stick to your model? Definitely not me whatsoever. Not me whatsoever. I promise. I don't care at all. Why would I care? Why would I? I don't care at all. Just gaslighting myself. Don't worry about me. Would you go live more on YouTube? Yes, I'm going to try and go live once a week to start with and stream me trading. And then I might up it, like, if it goes well and people enjoy it and stuff. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Coin flip full port. I'm not full porting, guys. It's not happening. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. It's not in my blood to do that. I'm a woman, remember. I am here to look after. Oh. Is that equal lows on NQ or no? Yeah, we have these equal lows over here that I was looking to target, but I don't know. Look at this. Like, what is this slab? What is this slab? I like YouTube more than TikTok. To be fair, me too. I used to stream on TikTok and I tried to stream live trading on TikTok, but they just wouldn't let me. Like, TikTok do not allow you to show executions, put any sort of links on it or anything. It's so annoying. By the way, to everyone on stream, I know you can see that my code for Alpha Futures is on the screen. This is also in the description where the giveaway entry requirements are. If you use my code to buy an Alpha Futures Eval and you send me a DM of the order confirmation, like a picture, whatever, I'll give you 2 extra entries into the iPad giveaway. So yeah, use the code. Use it if you love me, and use it if you love my singing. TikTok RPM or cheeks. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Guys, this might be our manipulation leg, but is Trump still talking? That's the real question of the day. Let's have a look on YouTube to see whether our kid is still yapping away. I think he might be. How has he still got stuff to say? How has my guy still got stuff to say? When you said singing, I cancelled the order. You know what? That's so rude, guys. Do you not think I've got potential? Like a singing day trader. Like I'm just here smashing out 20 million risk to reward trades and I'm singing at the same time. Is that not brilliant? I think that's what you call brilliant. Don't know about you. Trump talking. I know. Trump's yapping. Trump's yapping. To be fair, on the video, he's not actually doing much talking. He's doing a bit of listening for once. But, yeah. But, yeah. Obviously not gonna enter. Like, how do I know when he stopped talking? Will this live stream enter or not? End, sorry. Not enter. Will it end? Will it end? When will it end? Who cares about Trump? I'm not letting him stop me passing my eval. No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, I really want to shop, but there's no setup and Trump's yapping and everything's going wrong. I'm in deep drawdown. Guys, I want to pick a winner for the 50k eval right now. So comment Claudia trades in the chat if you want to be entered into the giveaway, and I'll just pick a random person. I'll pick a random person to win a 50K. Sorry. Oh! You're out of drawdown, Slay. I'm in drawdown right now. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Claudia trades in the chat. Very funny. Very funny. Right. Okay, let's not have too many people comment because I can't be bothered to put all of these in a random generator. Generator? Spinner? Guys, what's the best way to put this in a random spinner? Tell me. But can't sing. You're automatically not entered. So sorry. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. It's okay. It's okay. Baby, do you wanna dance? Best singer, yeah, I love it. I love it. Right. Oh, this is gonna take me ages to type all of these out, guys. Oh, it's gonna take me so long. Right. Is there any way I can like use AI to do this? Yes, I definitely can. I can just copy all of this and ask AI, surely. Oh, I think I'm logged into ChatGPT though. Oh no, I can take a picture on my phone and do it. This is what happens when you got ChatGPT Premium. If you've not got ChatGPT Premium, get to know. It's honestly the best purchase I've ever made in my whole life. You can automatically do it on YouTube. Wait, how do I do that? Tell me how. Tell me. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. No, 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 no. Did anyone watch Teen Beach Movie on Disney? I think it was Disney. Love that. That was brilliant. Right. I'm gonna just do it on ChatGPT because honestly, this is long. Right, let's scroll up through the chat and take a picture of everyone who said Claudia trades. Another picture. Camera. There. Right. No one else comment anything because, yeah, I've already done it. I've already done it. Okay. They're just loading right now. They're just loading. They're just loading. There we go. Sorry, I will actually stop saying. No, but why are we like reaching where I wanted it to go though? Why are we doing that? From these pictures, pick a random name who... Pick a random name. Jamie, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna butcher your last name. Let me find you in the chat. James Aguayo. Sorry, you know who you are. You've won a 50K Eval. Congratulations. Congratulations. Please DM me on Instagram or TikTok or Discord. And I'll send that over to you. Wait, let me tag him so he knows. At J. There we go. That's the winner. Congratulations. No, why has it done that? This has got to be Trump though, surely. Surely that's Trump. Let's see. Is he talking on YouTube right now? Oh. Why has it just gone to my TP? Why has it just gone to my TP? Why has that just happened? Rigged? It's not rigged. I give away evals once per week in my Discord community, by the way. So if you want to join that, the link is in my like Instagram and TikTok bio. I think it's in my YouTube bio as well. The link to join. Yeah, Trump's yapping. Trump's yapping right now. Let's have a look at financial juice and see whether anything's going on. No, nothing's happened. Oh. Guys, honestly, I don't think we're gonna get a trade here. Like, Claudia, you scammed us. You said who was active you will pick, and now it was random. Yeah, because I thought there'd be, like, someone who, like, jumped out at me who's been super nice and supportive, but there just wasn't. Like, everyone's been nice, but, like, I just thought I'd do it randomly because everyone will get annoyed. No, I picked a random person. I haven't picked him, like, because he's been active. I decided to do it randomly because, honestly, like, there wasn't anyone who, like, jumped out at me who I thought had been, like, super, you know what I mean. If I did that, everyone would be annoyed, so everyone's going to be annoyed no matter what I do. I literally give away a 50k eval every single week in my Discord, so have no fear. Have no fear. Would you be open to longs? Honestly, no. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. My chart's too annoying right now. Too annoying. Everything needs to go away. There's too much going on. Potentially, maybe. For the iPad, you should do a Google form that doesn't allow double entries. Don't worry, for the iPad, I'm doing it properly. Some people will have more than one entry because people in my Discord get 2 entries if they decide to enter. So yeah, and people who use my discount code for Alpha Futures get 2 extra entries as well. So people get a couple extra entries. So I'm gonna have to, like, write all of these down and stuff. Yeah, I honestly would potentially be open to longs here. I think if I was gonna long, it would probably be around here, maybe. Let's see whether we have any, like, major SMT going on, maybe, like, on the 5 minute. No, let's do the 1 minute. Sorry guys, I'm locking in. 11:43. 11:43. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, I think we do have some SMT. That's the 11:32. Okay, yeah, we have a little bit of SMT right there, but will it hold? Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. How would you know we're on the Discord? So, before I announce the winner, I'm gonna say if you entered the giveaway, react to this chat, and then obviously people who are in the Discord will be able to react, and then, yeah, I'll put them in 2 extra entries. Let's see your trade calendar. I don't understand what you mean by trade calendar. Do you mean like my performance stats on Alpha? If so, you can see, like, how unbelievably break even I am. Honestly, it's so annoying. So I've had this eval for 4 months. Do you know how crazy that is? 4 months is actually insane on an eval. That's quite impressive. Tell me that's impressive. I think that's impressive. Okay, that SMT is held. This is a huge gap. We've got a change in the state right there. We're reacting from a higher time frame PD array. All of the time frames are kind of lining up here. I like that response. Honestly, yeah, this looks good to me, to be fair. I may take a position here, like, up to all of these. There, maybe. Like, ultimate target would be this, but I would take most off. But it's whether it's going to come back into this. Let's, like, work. How many handles is that? I think 3 will be fine. I want to risk around 1%. I'm not too bothered because I've honestly been on this eval for so long that it's starting to do my absolute head in. Like I'm not gonna like start over risking or anything, but like I used to, if I put, let's say I put 3 contracts on and my risk would be like 1.6, I'd take one off immediately because I'd be like, no, I can't risk more than 1%. I'm literally on an eval. I get so scared of over risking, so yeah, I'm stopping myself from doing that. 3 should be fine. If it's way too much, I can take one off straight away anyway. So yeah. Claudia, I thought you said that people sent their trades in #wins get extra entry. That'll be for the iPad. Baby, do you wanna dance? Can you put music on a live stream, or is that copyright? I feel like that's copyright, but I don't know. Where's 1-to-1 on here? 1-to-1 is there. Are we tapped in? Are we tapped in? Are we tapped in? We're tapped in. Move that to there. Okay, we're about 1.5. Very good. Got a full TP up there. And then that's 1-to-1. So what I've been doing is I've been taking like 60%, 75% off at 1-to-1 at the moment, to build up my psychology. So we'll see how this plays out right now. I mean, my setup has presented itself. I've waited. I don't feel particularly emotional or like I'm acting out of FOMO right now. So honestly, if this loses, I'll be happy with like what I've done. I've checked my checklist, which is right here. I've got it on a little sticky note. So I've got my checklist. I've done everything correct. I feel pretty happy, no matter the outcome here. How do you take one off, lol? I don't know how. It just closes all the positions for me. So my full take profit is up here, but you basically right click and you can do a limit order. So because I'm buying, I want to sell at this point to take them off. So I'm like taking 2 off there by doing a limit sell of 2. And if I was selling, I would do a stop buy to take 1 off. Basically, you do the opposite. Let's just see ES right now. Okay, ES is actually more bullish, I think. What high is that? That's the 113 high. Yeah, ES is slightly more bullish, to be fair. But that's okay. If it gets up here, I'll just monitor it and move my stop super tight. Whenever you're in a trade, by the way, this is a really good tip for if you're a beginner and you didn't know this, because I learned this off watching someone else's live stream, and like I'd never thought to do this, but I actually think it's a really good idea. So if you're trading, let's say, because I'm trading the NASDAQ right now, so if you're trading the NASDAQ, and as you can see, my TP is up there at 22,962. So if you're trading the NASDAQ, but ES reaches your take profit before NASDAQ, which is what you're trading, move your stop super tight, like on the 15-second chart. I'm talking nearest low on the 15-second chart, as this will like stop you from getting completely reversed on. Like that happened to me so many times. Guys, I'm not taking trade advice, by the way, like off you. When do you set break even? So I'll set break even once we take these 2 off. Is what I'm gonna do. Not that I wouldn't be happy for price to come back into this area. It's more that I'm trying to like help my psychology by winning more trades. So that's why I'm moving my stop loss to break even pretty early, really. Like I'm moving it at 1-to-1 and taking off a decent amount as well. So yeah. Not that I'm glazing, but like just let her trade in her own way. Yeah, honestly, I knew people were going to put advice in the chat and I do appreciate it, but obviously I'm going to stick to the strategy that I'm in the process of backtesting and I want to like use my own ideas, you know, like if I want to like if I use people's advice in the chat, I'm not really trading myself and I wouldn't feel accomplished myself at all. So yeah. I have trailing drawdown and I want to have low risk reward and fast break even. Fair enough. How much left until you pass the eval? Honestly, a lot. I'm only at 1.5. This is like unrealized profit and loss right now, but I'm actually at like 152 point something. Obviously, depending on how this trade plays out. We'll just have to see. Full port at this point. I'm not full porting. That's silly. Yay! Nice. Stop to break even. Slayed. Slayed. Okay, this is my target right now. Let's see what we've got to get through to get there. I don't really like this huge gap. I feel like that could cause a bit of a struggle. So I will trail my stop, I think. And see, I'm also going to monitor ES to make sure that ES doesn't reach here first if we do get up here, but if we don't, that's fine. Yes, we hit TP, Claudia, let's go. I know, let's go. What's the logic for your partial here? So logic for my partial is I have been taking a partial at 1-to-1 during my trade, so I took the partial there. This is just a set thing that I've been doing. As long as 1-to-1 is like in a reasonable place, like here 1-to-1, as you can see, is right by the swing high, I'm happy to take it off there. This is more to like develop my psychology and confidence in my strategy, because seeing that I win more trades will build up my confidence, and over time I can take partials off higher if I feel confident. This is actually a like 1 to 2.5 risk to reward trade if it all plays out. However, if we like take out some of these highs and then reverse, then I will like have lost rather than gaining a little bit. And not that that matters if you're an experienced trader, but for me, because I'm a beginner, I just want to build some confidence. So do you still consider gaps as a threat even though they've already been traded through? If they've been traded through, then no. But if they like have been traded into but not through, then they could be a threat. Like for example, this 5-minute gap, I think like price could struggle to get through, to be fair. But we'll just have to see. I mean, we had a really lovely rejection from these higher time frame media rays, so we'll just see what happens here. Sorry, not the daily, I meant the hourly. As you can see, nice reaction from the hourly time for hourly BISI there. But we'll see what happens. It may reverse on me and stop me out, but that's completely okay. Like, I'm completely fine with that. I'm just trying to get in more wins rather than aiming for like super high risk to reward. I'd rather like win more and aim for 1-to-1 and leave a runner on and see how far we can go, basically. So yeah. That's the idea behind all of this anyway. Break even is for rookies. I just either make money or get liquidated. Fair enough. I mean, I'm just trying to build up my confidence in my strategy, really. That's the main idea behind it. See how ES is doing here. Okay. Okay. Wish I could have music on in the background, like trade music. That's so fun. We may get stopped. We may get stopped, but that's okay. But that's okay, because we stuck to the plan. We locked in a little bit of profit. All good in the hood. Do you count break even as a loss? I don't count break even as a loss. like if I've taken a partial at 1-to-1 here, so like I don't count it as a loss. But if I obviously like trade, move my stop to break even, and I don't take a partial off, then like I wouldn't count it as a loss, but it's also not a win, you know what I mean? Have you been gym today? I've got a week off work and I'm in a proper trading/gym rut. I've not been to the gym. Honestly, my gym routine is so messed up at the moment because of how busy I've been. Like I used to be so consistent with the gym. It was crazy. And now I'm just awful. I've honestly not been in so long. Like I still have my membership and I'm still paying, but I've not been in so long. I've been trying to get back into it, or at least like it's honestly more so getting outside. Obviously, I've been on a few holidays lately, which has helped me, but because my job is an office job, I wake up at 5 a.m. I like do a few bits in the morning, get to work for 7 a.m. Um and then I work till 3:30, come home, trade PM session, and then it's night time. Like honestly, it's so hard trying to balance everything out, but I'm trying to get used to it because life has been so busy recently, but yeah. What's the thing you struggle the most with trading as a beginner? Um, Honestly, I think confidence. I mean, me posting my trading journey when I'm not profitable obviously does not help that whatsoever. Um, Posting your trading journey when you're not profitable is honestly stupid. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. It has probably hindered my journey so much because you're already like battling with your own mind and your own confidence and stuff when you're trading. Never mind when people are commenting like, oh, you're never going to be profitable, you're this, you're that, you're doing this wrong, you know, stuff like that. It made it hard when I first started, but now I'm not really bothered. It doesn't bother me like at all anymore because you kind of realize that the type of people who are wasting their time making those sorts of comments, like they're not the type of person that I would ever like aspire to be, so their opinion like doesn't matter in the slightest. Claudia, I sent you a DM on IG, could be a good networking opportunity. Appreciate the content, solid position today. Thank you. I'll have a look at all my DMs after the live. I appreciate that. This why you just trade London session and hide in the toilets at work. Honestly, good. Honestly, I used to do that a lot. Um, I used to do that a lot, but I didn't find much success with London session, honestly. Um, yeah, didn't find too much success with it. Okay, so we're up 946 on the eval. Obviously, I risked 1.5, so you know we're not above 1 RR, which is not ideal, but it's better than a loss at the end of the day. So who cares? Honestly, nice to see whether my position would have been correct or not. If I hadn't moved my stop to break even that early, because then I like can build confidence for the future. So yeah, that's the idea behind everything anyway. What day do you think is best for me to go live and stream on YouTube doing um like what day is best for me to live stream trading PM session? I can only stream PM session. So which day is best for that? Like do you guys think? Wow, I came back and that dumped but still secured profit. Yeah, I managed to secure a little bit but stopped me out break even, which is okay. Did you quit? No, I didn't quit. I moved my stop to break even and then it stopped me out. But yeah. Saturday. Funny. Funny, funny. Funny, funny. No, 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 no. London is usually manipulative in terms of trend phases, liquidating retail positions and filling limiting orders. That's why New York is usually stronger. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Sometimes like London session was a lot more clean in the sense that you don't have the added volatility that New York session has, which is obviously a benefit in some ways, but also having the slowness like means like it somehow made it like clearer in which direction it was going in. But some days it just like a lot of days London session doesn't do very much. I mean, now it's a lot better than when I was trading it. I was actually trading London session when I was like paper trading. It's like the first, like I started off trading London session, which is such a rubbish session to start on, but I don't know why I did. Anyway, I started with London session and it was pretty slow, not much volatility. But this is when Joe Biden was in office. I think London is slightly more volatile now Trump is in, but I don't know. You watching Love Island? No, I'm not watching Love Island. I watched the All Stars one like 2 years ago with like Molly Smith in, and I did like that actually a lot, but I've not really watched it. I don't really have the time to because my bedtime is so early. Like Love Island is on at like 9 p.m. and I go to bed at like 9:30, so yeah. Honestly, I'm quite proud of myself for that trade. Like, I feel like I kept my cool a lot. So I feel like as I advance and take more and more trades, I get less scared of like being stopped out. Like when you first place that first trade on the funded, like my whole body is like tensing up, like, oh my gosh, what if I get stopped type thing. But honestly, like, I don't feel a thing anymore. Like, it just is what it is. It's all part of the process. You gotta trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. How long have you been trading? Not very long. I started like actually trading. I paper traded a bit in 2024, like towards the end of 2024, and then I've started like actually trading with prop firm pretty recently. In 2025. I'm not exactly sure when, maybe like February I started. But it's been quite a slow and steady journey just because I work full time, so it was hard initially to get into that routine, but I'm in the routine now of PM session. I found a solid strat which I think is working. I'm gathering data on it, so yeah, it's going well. It takes a while to get into that routine of like this new thing in your life, which you're like constantly feeling emotional pain from, but you keep going back to it every day. Like it's a hard concept to actually bring into your life and like get into the routine with it, but yeah, defo in a routine with it now, along with other things. But trading with a full-time job is hard. It's very hard. Is this your first eval? No, so I've done a top step 50k, which I actually blew. But this was really, really early on. I've had this eval for 4 months now. Can you bullet point your strat? Is that chill? Yeah, for sure. So I can show you on here my strategy. I took off 2 out of 3 contracts at 1-to-1 here, which is like a routine thing that I've started doing to try and build up my psychology. So hence why I am actually up and not in the trade anymore. As soon as I take off like that percentage, I move my stop to break even and obviously got stopped out there. But so what I was looking for here is we traded into a higher time frame PD array. Mainly I look for fair value gaps, so we traded into this higher time frame buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency here, and had a nice rejection upwards, which is exactly what I wanted to look for. So as we can see, now that we've traded into that and had the rejection I look for, what I want to look for is a manipulation leg with SMT. So as you can see, we manipulated lower here, took out this sell side, and we had SMT. Let me mark that on. So we have SMT with these lows. So ES actually took this 1132 low there. I like looking for some sort of lower time frame SMT, as usually as soon as this hits, we have like quite a solid rejection in the opposite direction, which as you can see played off nicely here. So once we had that, I was looking for to use this inversion fair value gap from this manipulation leg to use as an inversion fair value gap, which I used here, and I actually took my entry right there off the top of this inversion fair value gap. And an extra confluence here, we had a change in the state of delivery just there, as you can see, off the top of these 2 bearish candles, and that's basically my strategy. What I was aiming for was this buy side liquidity up here, but we didn't quite reach that before coming back to break even. Whether we'll reach that today or not, I don't know. Price has been pretty sloppy, so I'm actually lucky to find anything, to be fair. But yeah, that's a basic outline of what I was looking for. 1-to-1 and 1-to-2 is all we need. It really is. And I've learnt that the hard way. Aiming for 1-to-5s and 1-to-6s when you're a beginner is not the vibe. I feel like you aim for 1-to-1 to start and you up it as you get more confident and you know your strategy like better and better. I think that's the best way to do things here. And honestly, like, I will be so satisfied with myself, like, with this trade. I mean, I am anyway, because I stuck to my rules. I waited patiently. I didn't feel any sense of FOMO, like I needed to get into a trade. So if this goes to my full TP, I'll be happy because it's more data for me to have to learn about my strategy so that I know when I can move my stop to break even and when I should like trail it upwards a little bit higher, you know. Would it not be better to use your first partial at first low resistance liquidity in terms of psychology? Genuinely interested, not pressuring, set to break even and maybe 25%. I'm not sure what you mean with 25%. Do you mean take off 25% like as a partial? So the reason why I've gone to 1-to-1, I don't like do it as a set thing, but I will like move this to 1-to-1, have a look what's around. We had this swing high there, so I'm like, right, I'm happy to put it there. But for example, if 1-to-1 was like right there, I would take it off like probably there. Like, you know, I'd take it off at a reasonable point. But 1-to-1 just happens to be near a swing high right now, so it worked out nicely. But you know, like anywhere between 1-to-1 and 1.5, like I'll take it off. It's not a set risk to reward, but yeah. Looks like price manipulated below that consolidation, then returned to midpoint of consolidation with bodies respecting that. Maybe full TP at consolidation in future. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I did know that price was going to struggle to get through this, as when price hits some sort of chop, it will always struggle to get through it. So I knew that that was going to be a struggle. And I also knew that if we got up to this 5-minute gap, it would probably struggle to get through that as well. So I wasn't too hopeful for full TP, hence why I took off a large chunk. But yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. We're just kind of chopping around inside this Bissy here and this inversion that I used originally. So, yeah. Are you done with the ICT 2022 mentorship? Yeah, I am. So I watched it, watched quite a few of the videos a few times, took so many notes. I am done with it. I think it's such a good starting point. I think developing the patience to listen to him and see what he's saying is really important for trading as well. As much as people like TGR and stuff, like they teach his concept way faster, which is obviously ideal if you're lacking time. I think ICT's teachings in terms of psychology are really important. Yeah, that lower time frame swing high is a perfect set to break even plus TP1. Yeah, for sure. That's my idea behind it. And also because I'm a beginner, I want to take a large chunk off as soon as possible. Because I want more wins to help my confidence really. That's like my main idea. I'm not aiming for high risk to reward. I'm not aiming for like loads of money. As long as I'm getting the wins in, I'm pretty happy. And then once I like know my strategy more and more, like I'm so familiar with it, I know it like the back of my hand, then I can start trailing my stop loss a little bit less tightly so that I can allow for this to come back into this inversion and then head higher. So yeah, that's something I plan to do, but for now, I think I'm just gonna stick with taking a large chunk off at 1-to-1, moving it to break even, seeing whether we can get a runner. If we can't, that's fine. That's the idea behind it anyway. So yeah. My gosh, it's 10 to 7 already. I've been awake since 5 a.m. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a really long day. I feel listening to ICT is a psychology training itself because you need patience. Yeah, for sure. It definitely is. I completely agree with that. You need a lot of patience to listen to ICT for sure. But his teachings are really valuable, I think. Like, he teaches with no ego. Maybe a little bit of ego, actually, you know, when he was beefing Patrick Whelan, but like in his actual teachings he has no ego about him, which is exactly what you need from a trading mentor, in my opinion. Why do you wake up at 5 a.m? I have a full-time job. I start work at 7 a.m, so I need like my 2 hours in the morning to do all the bits and bobs I want to do. So in the morning I'll like wake up, do all my girly bits and bobs, like do my skincare, makeup, get ready, whatever. And I also prepare myself a really nice breakfast to take to work with me that's like healthy and actually will fill me up. I like to meditate, I like to journal and like write down what I'm grateful for the day, write down my goals, like do some manifestation, whatever. I like to do that, and I like to do some reading in the morning as well. So I like to have my own little routine, so therefore I force myself to get up at 5 a.m. Especially because I trade as soon as I get home from work. That morning time is so needed for me because otherwise I have no time to myself throughout the day, so I need that morning time. This is looking kind of boring now. So I am gonna hop off the stream as I am gonna go and read my book and just chill out for a little while. And also my jaw is like sore from me yapping away so much. So yeah. If you haven't seen the description already, the instructions to enter the giveaway for the iPad are all there. All you need to do is be subscribed to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and leave a comment on my most recent Instagram reel or TikTok to basically tell me that you've entered. Leave an emoji, leave whatever you want. I will be announcing the winner 1 week today for the iPad, and it will be shipped directly to you. I will be DMing the winner on TikTok or Instagram, depending on where you've commented. All the instructions are in the description. Or you can join my Discord and they're there as well. I really appreciate everyone who's joined today. It has been my first stream, so yeah, I'm so thankful to everyone who's joined. I appreciate you so much. Hopefully this is going to be a weekly thing, as long as people will want that. So yeah, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one.